What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So by now, everybody has seen this back and forth bickering, because that's exactly what it is, between Olympic silver medalist, undefeated 2-division world champion, former unified super featherweight world champion, superstar boxer who is a pound-for-pound top 10 fighter, and now lightweight title contender, in Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is 20 wins, no losses, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach, and he's a southpaw fighter. An undefeated, undisputed lightweight world champion, superstar boxer who is now a junior welterweight world title contender, in Devin the Dream Haney. Devin Haney is now 30 wins, no losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. The truth of the matter is Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney have been going back and forth, and now they're bickering at one another. And the truth of the matter is, as two young black men, they cannot handle the hurt feelings. It's pride. Pride was hurting both of these fighters right now in this particular situation, because there's hurt feelings involved, and men are taught not to show your emotions. You can't have hurt feelings. Another man is not supposed to hurt your feelings. You don't even want to admit a woman can hurt your feelings. And that's what we're taught within the community, especially men overall, but definitely in the black community. You cannot show emotion. You cannot have hurt feelings. So instead of Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson picking up the phone and having a civilized conversation with one another, as they looked at one another as brothers at one point in time, right? Now they're bickering back and forth for the world to see, because they want to publicly hurt each other's feelings in public. Hurt people, and hurt people hurt the closest people to them. You hurt the person close to you the most. And these two fighters are close to one another. They're competing in the same space, and they're having a hard time understanding how to coexist in the same space and get acknowledged as and credit for who they are, what they've done, and what they can do. It really doesn't matter to me who started it first. That's child's play. They are both young men that have a lot of people that look up to them from their very same communities. And now it has crossed the line today to where now they're disrespecting one another's family members. And then they crossed over to, I'll see you in the streets. And you shouldn't have security, and I don't need security. One saying, I hope you don't have security. Don't let me catch you without security. And the other one saying, I don't need the security. To lead to what? What point are you going to prove if you exchange the fisticuffs outside your respective sport? What are you going to prove? If Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson met one another in a garage at the MGM and nobody around and they fight, what did they prove to one another? What did they get out of it? Because your feelings is hurt, you want to express it with the fisticuffs. Well, the best way to do it is do it in front. If you want to fight in front of the world, then you fight in front of the world and make millions of dollars doing it. Like Wally Moses said that he have a close-knit relationship with the Haneys. Devin Haney and his family have a close-knit relationship with Shakur Stevenson and his family. Shakur Stevenson said he looked at Bill Haney as a big brother, as an OG, a mentor figure. He taught him a lot. He showed him a lot. They spent time in one another's house. That's what they did. And now you are going to choose to talk down on one another's family members? F your daddy, F your mama, this, and this, and so on and so forth. It has gone way too far. As Terrence Crawford has stated in the build-up for his fight, and Errol Spence has stated, as two black athletes, they don't have to do that. It's not necessary. We don't have to belittle one another, talk about one another's family, and it lead to violence when we're going to fight in the ring anyway. When Errol Spence, persons from Errol Spence team was heckling Terrence Crawford at the press conference, Terrence Crawford told said person, see, when you bring two African-American communities and families and teams together, they expect it to be some ignorance to pop off. Why we got to do that? It's no need to do that. Exactly. So people are saying, well, Shakur Stevenson exposed Bill Haney. No, he didn't expose Bill Haney. Yeah, exactly. You know what he did? He exposed Bill Haney for acknowledging Shakur's greatness in the video that he released, that somebody was secretly recording Bill Haney. Somebody secretly recording Bill Haney. And Bill Haney is saying, well, if we get too high at 135, we could go up to 140, essentially saying that if Shakur Stevenson come to the division, we'll move out, we'll clear way. Because he respects Shakur Stevenson. He said if anybody can get out on Shakur Stevenson and have success against Shakur Stevenson, that means a lot. That means you're going in the right direction. That's a testament to Shakur Stevenson's greatness. It's just like I said, if anybody have any type of success against Floyd Mayweather, it's a testament to Floyd Mayweather and his skill set, because they want to scream to the heavens how they had success against Floyd Mayweather. That's not a knock on Floyd Mayweather. That's not duck. That means that Bill and Devin have enough respect that they look at Shakur Stevenson as, like he said, the big homie. Shakur Stevenson is the one who was paving the way for his generation in the Olympics. He was that guy. He's older than Devin Haney. So you set the bar. So he said, well, we going to move out this division if it get too hot, meaning that the language is getting misconstrued. The language that he's using, he's saying that if it gets too hot in division, meaning it get too crowded in the division, that we'll move up to 140 and let Shakur Stevenson have 135. So we can eat together. And then when it's time to build up the biggest fight possible, then we'll do just that. We'll build up the biggest fight possible between us. It'll be a super fight, a mega fight when we fight one another. But people want to take it because they have disdain for Shakur or disdain for Devin. They'll take it and say, well, see, Devin is ducking. He said as soon as Shakur comes to the division, he leaving. That's not what he was saying. He was saying if it gets too crowded and we both can't eat in the same space, then we'll move up to 140 and let Shakur Stevenson have 135. It's not saying we're ducking Shakur Stevenson. If the powers that be wasn't willing to pay Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford for their mega fight, then why would they be willing to pay Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney right now? Neither one of them are major draws. Regardless if you feel like Shakur Stevenson is a bigger draw than Devin Haney or Devin Haney is a bigger draw, neither one of them is the big draw. Neither one of them is the big dog in it. That would be Gervonta Tank Davis, who just did 1.2 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. He holds the record at Gates, at the Barclays Center, at the Capital One Arena, of the fifth highest gate and T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. That's the big dog on the block. That's where they're going to pay if you fight Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 29 wins, no loss and no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He's the man. They're going to pay to see Tank Davis. That's what Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are striving to get to. Right now, Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney is a good fight. But the networks and promotional companies going to look at the numbers and saying, I ain't paying you. How much money you think they're going to pay them? Now, if they can continue on the path they are, see, they could, either one of them could fight Tank Davis, and it's going to be a major fight, a super fight, because of Gervonta Tank Davis status. But if you put them up against one another, it's not that yet. See, Tank Davis holds those cards. It's not a super fight yet. It needs to brew. And so because Shakur Stevenson decided to press Devin Haney, and then Devin Haney offered him 25%, and then Shakur Stevenson said, I'm worth more than that, he feels slighted. His feelings is hurt because of who Devin and Bill Haney is. Your feelings are hurt. And then Shakur Stevenson saying the stuff he's saying, Devin saying the stuff, now Devin Haney feelings is hurt. Now both two hurt feelings. Hurt people, period. So this is not Shakur Stevenson exposed Devin Haney, no. See, it's being misconstrued. Because that's what it was meant, it was put out there to do. To make it look like they was ducking, but they're not ducking. In all reality, they're giving Shakur Stevenson praise. And then it turns into your mother, your father. When I see you in the streets, what? You two rich, young black athletes that compete in the combat sports. Talking about smacking each other, fighting each other in the streets. It's irresponsible. You have a responsibility to the youth coming up behind you that look up to you. That's what you have to do. So, this is disgraceful in my opinion. It went way beyond the limits of the sport of boxing, and it needs to be wheeled back in. And both of them need to take this down off of their social media. It's already out there, so people are going to take pictures, but it's terrible. That's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. That's all I got for y'all, man. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm going. Peace.